Welcome to the first episode of our Oodnadatta series, where we visit Farina, talking to some of the volunteers, see the underground bakery, and then head to Marree. Our first stop was the ochre pits at Lindhurst. We've been to a few ochre pits and these ones far exceeded our expectations, way above any of the other ochre pits that we've seen. You're not allowed to go down into the pits.
It extends all the way down, doesn't it?
Yeah. But the range of colours and how vibrant they are, it's just amazing.
I think this has been mined for thousands of years, but look at that.
Aboriginal people traded ochre from Lindhurst and other nearby quarries with the Lake Eyre region for items such as native tobacco, spinifex, resin and stone axe heads. The trade of ochre continues right into the present day. They also used the ochre for men's and women's ceremonies, for ornaments when mixed with animal fat on their wooden tools, for medicinal value, for art with symbolic meaning, and for burial rituals as well.
What's up is down, what's left is right. Chasing stars and holding you. I can't see the end, but we'll see it through. Times don't fly too high. Be sure to keep the ground in sight. Fly forever if you keep it tight. Love the world but keep the sky on your mind.
Stop was Farina. Originally we thought we'd only stay here for 1 or 2 nights, but we ended up staying 3. What a difference a couple of days makes. When we first came here it was just after the Fink race had finished and the long weekend, and this place was packed. It's really nice and quiet now, although the bakery is still flat out and they pick up a lot of traffic from the road. Original underground oven that was here, and it only now operates when the volunteers are around. One qualified baker and then the volunteers. Peter's just gone in to have a sticky bake.
I haven't signed a model release today, but I suppose...
Haven't you?
No. And
oh, wow.
I'm not expecting to get any money for it either, so you're very welcome. I was just explaining how the oven works. There's a firebox over to your right here,
yep,
and an oven here, and they are separated by a large metal plate, but the heat comes over the top, plus the radiated heat from the firebricks, because our fire never goes out. It never goes out.
You've got to let the baker in.
Or let the baker in. Don't. We'll have a bread failure if you do that. And a heart
This is our baker, is it?
That's our baker.
You just have to stoke the timber up to keep it going over.
Oh yes, all the time. Never goes out. Come down. There's room.
Thank you.
Smells good in here.
We only burn one wood, and that's mulga. Feel the weight of it?
It's heavy.
What a heat,
Dense.
Yes, and we go out and get our wood, old fence lines, abandoned fence lines. We roll up the wire and make sure that it's safe for animals, whether they're domestic or otherwise. And
Get out of the way.
and we get this back and we cut it. And it's impervious to
Very
fire.
deep, isn't it?
That's why it's so heavy. But it burns at a beautiful heat, constant heat. So we're able to maintain what's going on in the oven. And then on top of that, it's the baker's technique for putting it in. And watch. It's quite hot at the moment. About 25 to 35 minutes. But when you put dough in like this, it stops the heat.
How do you regulate the heat?
There's a flue up there.
Yep.
And we have a something we found in the woods, a thermometer, which we pointed there, and that tells us basically what's happening. But it's not just this. It's pre-preparation, of course. The bread measures are proved over in the Patterson house, and they come over here. They're put into these forms, which are quite old, and not the oldest ones that they use. You're very lucky, you know, I've only seen this once before. So all the time I've been here.
Really?
Yeah, once.
Wow.
So do you prove the bread here?
No, it's all done over
Over
there.
there?
It's mixed and proved over there.
No, it's proved in here.
Oh,
Proved in
sorry,
here.
my
That's right.
apologies.
Yeah, no.
He's the baker.
Yeah,
He
no.
should know.
It's nice and warm in here for proving.
Yeah, yeah. Well, sitting in the tins on the benches just like that.
Yep.
Later in, so yeah.
I tried proving a loaf in the caravan the other day in the Flinders Ranges when it was freezing cold.
Oh, good luck. Good luck with
Didn't
that.
work out very well.
So they'll bake faster, these ones down here,
Yep.
and these ones
more
here,
heat.
because it's hotter. So I'll bring some to the front and put the other ones to the side, about 20 minutes.
Real managed. You know this oven well.
Getting there.
How many years have you been doing this?
Oh, this is the first year I've actually controlled the oven, but yeah, you normally work upstairs, so and you come down here and help with the oven.
Did you feel how heavy it was?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, sorry. Sorry. Just to show you how popular it is here at when the bakery's open. This is just around the bakery. When we arrived yesterday, there would have been about 100 caravans in the camping ground. Bakery, they've got a gift area. And all the bakery stuff. Eating area. And some artefacts as well. We've got hot food, danishes, slices, lots of different breads. All staffed by volunteers. It's very cool. No two guesses where we are. It's still warm. Beautiful.
I saw those, they got like scrolls in there too, apple cinnamon scrolls.
Yeah, I saw those as well. Maybe tomorrow. We're here for a few days. I've paid for 3 nights. We bought some bread at the Farina bakery. This is their dense fruit loaf. 1/2 kilo of fruit in every loaf. Can't wait to try it. It's still warm. You'd have to have a lot of patience for that, wouldn't you?
Well, the better you do it, the longer it lasts. You
Yeah.
just got to sit there and just work through it slowly. And I mean, we're on time and a half.
0 an hour at a time and a half.
But no, it is quite rewarding. You come back each year and you see it's still there and it looks pretty much the same.
Yep.
But, yeah, just now that they've changed the mix is going to be a lot better. It's a lot more stable, this mortar mix than the other ones.
So you just use the dirt that's around here for
Well,
repointing?
it's local sand, yeah.
Yeah.
And it's just a lime and a cement.
It comes from somewhere on the property.
So I could tell you where it came from, but I'd have to kill you. So
Oh, okay, fair enough.
secret men's business. We don't know. Kevin, the station owner, pretty much a loader full of sand whenever we need it. He gets it from somewhere on the property, on the station.
Yeah, it looks like there's been a lot more pointing done since we were here in 19.
Oh yeah, I'd say so. 19 was my first year, and that's why I'm pretty sure we were working on that hotel across the road. And then we've done a few years. Then 1 year was Moffat's house, just down there.
Yep.
And then 2 years on the Transcontinental Hotel. And then last year was what we call the Ganger's Cottage.
That's the water tank out here at Farina. And there's the diesel loco that they're restoring. This is one of the ones that was used on the GAN line. So they've got it fenced off because they're actually spray painting at the moment. Where? Oh, there. There, there's the corner of it there.
You can almost see where it's come off.
There's the hole. There's a hole in the bucket, dear Liza. And it went straight down. Wouldn't want to have been under that when that happened. So the carriage there is a W-class open wagon bogie. And how do I know that? Because I'm such a train buff. There's always a reliable sign.
There you go.
Gorgeous!
Good nose.
That must be the grey blushy ones on his face. I can watch you work for hours.
I reckon if you could hold it that steady, you could hold the paint gun.
You know the problem with me and painting? I end up with more paint on me than what I'm painting. So this is where the train line went. You can see the straight part in between. Yes. And going down that way. You can tell there was a lot of drinking that happened here.
Yep.
Bottles everywhere. The building over there used to be a boarding house at one stage, and I think a hospital at one stage too.
The big one.
Yeah. Lots of artefacts. Or rubbish. It says there that Farina was originally known as Government Gums and was proclaimed in 1878. And if you don't know, Farina is actually Latin for flour, because they expected that they'd be able to grow a lot of flour out here, wheat out here to turn into flour. That didn't happen. This building was the old Transcontinental Hotel, which then became a district hospital, nursing hospital, and then became a boarding house. You can actually see in this room where they would have had the wall panelling at the bottom and the plaster above it. The rooms are tiny compared to modern standards. Mind you, the hallway's big. Another one of the rooms with another fireplace. And then through there, you can actually see where a cellar once was off another room. That would have been a cellar. You can see the floor level, where the board is. Yeah, last time we were here, we saw a Model T Ford, and we were surprised that the ruins were still here because we thought somebody might try to snaffle it, given that, you know, it's just out there. So we were just on the lookout for if it was still here, and it is. Yeah, the Model T Ford stuck in my memory. I've got a good photo of this last time right at sunset. It's fallen apart a bit more than it was. Ripple Rock, ancient seabed. Used to be a bath out here.
Yeah,
Or maybe it's on the other building.
I think it's on the other side of it. Yeah.
So this building was the new police station from 1867 to 1951. It's in the campground at Farina. We remembered this one from last time because of the quantity of ripple rock that was on the patio of the little house. It always astounds us that the inland sea was this far inland. Shouldn't, but watch the nails. So 1, 2, 3, 4 metres by, I'd say 3. 1, 2, 3. Oh no, 4 by 4.
4 by 4.
And this is a big room compared to most.
Yeah.
Made fireplace I've seen in any of the houses with the bricks. Oh, sunset's coming. Yay. This place is amazing at sunset. Cast iron one.
Cast iron one, yeah.
That's cool.
It is.
So just over there is the first police station. But what I find ironic is just in front of it, where those sticks are, is a house of ill repute called Angel's Rest. A brothel. It's easy to visit Farina just for the day and have a wander around the site, although it is a quite large site if you want to see everything. But it is absolutely brilliant when you're camping there and you see the ruins at sunset and sunrise. And with the restoration works on, it's amazing talking to the volunteers that are there. They're so knowledgeable and they're willing to share their knowledge. We've really enjoyed our 3-night stay at Farina. Flinders Ranges in the distance. And the Fiddler's Cottage at Farina.
Oh, the blockworks. You fit it in beautifully with the brickwork. It's all round in this. There's no consistent pattern on either one of these.
Yeah, the two sides are different apart from the brickwork. But the other thing we noticed, which is funny. Let's just throw a bit of glass in there with it. The Farina ruins, with the information boards that are there and the volunteers as well, really gives you an insight to the hardship that the settlers had in this district when the town was established, right through to 1960s. So we've had a few lovely days here at Farina, checking things out again. Love it here. And we're just packing up, getting ready to leave. We're going to head up the Oodnadatta track, go to Marree first, that's bitumen all the way. And then just after Marree we're turning off to some hot springs. There's the park in Marree that's dedicated to the Muslim cameleers who kept the area alive. Basically, that was their Muslim mosque. As we end this episode here at Marree, don't forget to join us in our next episode where we show you some hot springs on the Oodnadatta track, and I'm not talking about Coward Springs. We show you other places that aren't always on the radar, ones that we missed on our first track up the Oodnadatta. If you want to see more, including the road conditions, join us for our next episode coming soon. So we're just about to start the Oodnadatta. Time to air down. Peter's getting all the quickie deflators out. We really appreciate your continued support. Please drop us a comment and give us any suggestions you think of how we can improve.